with the recurring turmoil that the People's National Party is currently encountering. It seems like the blame game is on, and some persons have chosen to even throw some blame at the former president, Dr. Peter Phillips. But there are others who say that the past president should not be drawn into the Norman Horne Senate saga with Peter Bunting and Mark Golding. The political organization has rejected claims that its former president, Dr. Peter Phillips, should take some responsibility for some of the blame for the current saga involving Senator Norman Horne and the issues in regards to him resigning from his Senate nomination. Dr. Peter Phillips had named Norman Horne among the 8 opposition senators following the party's loss in the September 3rd parliamentary elections, despite issues surrounding his eligibility to sit in the upper house because he was a citizen of the United States. Based on reports coming in, it is said that there is proof that Norman Horne, who had indicated that he would not take his seat in the Senate to allow the person who replaced Phillips a free hand, was indeed a United States citizen and therefore not eligible to sit in the parliament. Other sources have stated that they were not surprised by that report, as questions had been previously raised inside the political organization as to whether Horne was a U.S. citizen. According to other information, however, it was expected that Horne would renounce his U.S. citizenship after Phillips had indicated to him that he wanted him in the upper house. At that time, Horne had indicated that he was only interested in serving Jamaica and would be willing to sit in the Senate. There are also further claims that Dr. Peter Phillips would have approached Norman Horne, who would have given him the necessary assurance that he would be willing to serve in the Senate. It was based on that declaration from Horne that Phillips decided to include him among his 8 senators in September 2020. Currently, however, the PNP is not sure if Norman Horne remained a U.S. citizen, although that report came out in the media recently that he remained a U.S. citizen as of the date that Peter Phillips announced that he was a part of the 8 senators that he had chosen. Horne has remained silent on the matter of citizenship, and when he was likely asked to take steps to resign from the Senate, which the PNP President Mark Golding is eagerly awaiting to allow Peter Bunting, the former Manchester Central Member of Parliament, to take the 8th seat on the opposition benches in the Senate. Golding made an announcement last week that Bunting would take up the role of leader of opposition business in the Senate to replace Senator Donna Scott Motley, who will be the deputy leader of opposition business. Bunting was also named as Shadow Minister of National Security. Therefore, Norman Horne's lack of resignation from his post is hampering the progress between Bunting and Golding in the PNP. However, Golding's plan was put to a halt last week Friday, when the President of the Senate realized that Norman Horne had not resigned, and this meant that there was no vacancy to accommodate Peter Bunting in the upper house. Therefore, there will be no Bunting and Golding until Norman Horne chooses to resign. Another issue that emerged was that Norman Horne was owed $10 million by the PNP, and he did not place the debt as part of any plan to give up his Senate seat. The President, Mark Golding, has said that there are options that are available to Horne. He needs to make good on his public declaration to resign from his post or indicate whether or not he intends to take the oath of office and be sworn in as a senator. If he chooses to be sworn in as a senator, he should provide the necessary documentation showing evidence that he had renounced his U.S. citizenship prior to his appointment to the Senate. Therefore, this issue is touch and go. Each person is making their necessary demands, and there is no conclusion on the matter. What are your opinions on this issue? Do you believe that Norman Horne should resign? Are you of the opinion that he should take his Senate seat and be sworn in as a senator? Or should he just give it up and allow Peter Bunting to take over the role that Golding would so love to have him in? Of course, he is scheduled to be the leader of opposition business, and Golding would not like to see anyone stand in the way of the progress of Peter Bunting, as it is their time to take control and take the party to new heights. Now, of course, what is your opinion on this matter? Do you also believe that Peter Phillips should shoulder some of the blame and responsibility for having chosen Norman Horne as one of his senators, with full knowledge that he was still a U.S. citizen? And of course, should Golding and Bunting have done their necessary checks before making their huge announcements last week, only for them to be embarrassed on Friday morning? And this would have prevented Peter Bunting from being sworn in as a senator. If only someone had checked. They had such a long time to deal with this matter, but as it stands, the issue is where it is at. There's a $10 million debt. There is Norman Horne, who is not showing any indications that he intends to resign anytime soon. And of course, we're not hearing from Dr. Peter Phillips. And Bunting is silent on the matter as well. But leave your feedback down below and let us know what you think about the matters that have been discussed. Thanks for watching and goodbye.